welcome to Dialogo plugin tutorial. In this video, I will introduce how to use the plugin. Open your project. Click Assets. Click Import Package, Custom Package, and choose the plugin and open it. Click Import. It takes some time to import the plugin. After the plugin is imported, you will see it in the Asset folder. The name of the plugin is Dialogo. Click it. Have a look at the folders. Click Game. In the inspector, you can see some text. This is the script for the dialogue in your game, and it is written by a new language called Dialogo. You can write your own dialogue script for your game. We will talk about how to write the script later. But now, let's focus on how to configure our project. Double-click the Scenes folder and open the scene. You will see a pre-created scenario for demonstrating the dialog plugin. Click Dialog canvas. You can choose to use this canvas or use your own canvas. Both of them follow the same steps. But make sure to use another independent canvas for your dialog. Suppose you are ready to use your own canvas. Make sure it has the same name. Go to Scripts and choose the Dialog plugin. Dialog plugin is a skeleton, and it is used to control the workflow of the whole dialog system. Make sure you attach the Dialog plugin to a dialog canvas. Then you will see two fields. The first one is avatars. These are the avatars used in your dialog. You can choose to use your own canvas. Open the avatars and you can see what it looks like. When you choose to use your own canvas, make sure that the texture has the type Sprite 2D. Go back to the main scenario. In the synced canvas is the script. After you've written your own script, you need to drag it to this field. And after that, you could click the button Test All. This will test your script. If there is no grammar issue in your script, it will show success in the left corner. If there is an issue, here will show where the issue is. Then, let's click Dialog box. This is the game object to show the avatar's name and message. If you use your own dialog box, make sure your dialog box has these three elements. Let's suppose you are using your own dialog box. Make sure you have at least one script attached to it. Open the script. Make sure you register a callback. Let's have a look at the callback. In the callback, I will deliver three parameters to you: the sprite of the avatar, the name of the actor, and the name of the text of the message. You can assign these values to your UI components to show it in your game. Then let's have a look at the scroll wheel. The scroll wheel is used for multiple choices. Since the scroll wheel is a bit complicated, I would recommend you to use this one. After you figure out how it works, you can make your own. For the same reason, there should be a script attached to your scroll wheel. Open the script. Make sure you register a callback. Let's have a look at the callback. In this callback, I will deliver you a list of strings. These are the choices you need to show in your scroll wheel. Then you need to return an index of your choice. The index starts from 0. And if you didn't make a choice, make sure you return -1. Okay, now let's go to the NPC of your games. Suppose you want to add a dialogue ability to one of the NPC. Lock the inspector and go to the script. Choose Dialogue Trigger. Dialogue Trigger is responsible for recording state variable of the NPC and communicate with the dialogue plugin. Drag Dialogue Trigger to your NPC, and you will see a drop-down. Click the drop-down. You will see a list of names. These names are retrieved from your game dialog scripts. Choose the one according to your requirements. Do the same thing for your other NPCs. Then you have only one thing left to do. If you are using your own NPC, open the original script of your NPC. Since this is your game, you need to decide when to start a conversation. A conversation is often triggered by an event according to your game logic. Suppose you want to trigger it when the player comes nearby. Firstly, you should get the component of dialogue trigger. Then in your trigger event, you can call the function trigger dialogue event. And this will down the conversation for you, and this is all you need to do. Now, finally, let's have a review. Firstly, you need to make a dialog canvas game object with the same name and attach the dialog plugin to it. And set the correct fields. Then in your dialog box script, you need to register a callback. In your scroll wheel, you also need to register a callback. Once you are familiar with the principle, you can add more UI components and more functions, just as the log and the plot. The log is to show the source code of script in right upside, and the plot is to show the current plot in the left upside. Then go to your NPC and attach the dialog trigger to your NPC. Configure the field and set the callback. You can see all the work follows the same workflow. Add scripts, set fields, and add callback in your original scripts. Once you are familiar, you will know how to use it. And after you have configured it, you can start your game. Use WSAD to control your player. When it comes nearby an NPC, it will trigger the dialog. Use the spacebar to speed up the text. When there is a choice, use W or S to switch between the choices. Then use the spacebar to make sure it. Now this is the end of your game, so all the dialogue will be stopped. This is a tutorial of the Dialogo plugin. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any issues, make a comments. See you later.